Hello guys, welcome to my channel and let me introduce myself first. My name is Arnav Goel and I am currently in third year in Triple IT Sonipat doing BTech in CSE. So before that, yesterday I was not able to post any video on YouTube because of some issues. And yeah, one thing I wanted to ensure you that we will also come on Insta, maybe in future, but not related to this type of topic like uh, problem solving something different that is not been into content creation so far. I don't know which type of different I'm telling you, but yeah, I will research on that and we will just then see what will happen. So without any much further delays, let's start with the problem. So the problem is from 2022 ICPC Southern East Europe Regional Contest and Nusret Coast. I don't know what we pronounce this. I don't know. So without hearing my pronunciation of this. So let's name this A. Okay, let's name this A. So A is by all means one of the most valuable chef to the this state. I think you should not read okay this that's waste time preparing okay and then okay. He just have some n cut pieces of something and he's about two pinch of salt. So what he has done, he just now the otherwise gold perfect gold streak has so there is some streak and he just put S1, S2, SN up to SN grain salt in each of that streak. Okay, so A isn't the one to throw away dishes, sorry, especially when they are what they were wet in gold. Okay, so if you read it, I will explain what the question is saying. It is saying that the our A has some put up dishes. Sorry, my bad. Dishes, and on that there are already uh, salt grains on them. So what he wanted to do is to make the dishes good. So he can add some grains on those streaks. So he can add some streaks on top of that, and such in such a way that the adjacent of the streak should be the difference between the adjacent of the streak must be in between m. That is, let's suppose the streak is S1, S1. S1, then S1 minus S0 absolute value should be uh, less than or equal to n. Same with S1 or S2 absolute value difference. So that is what we have to do. So what we have to do we know, and let's come to the input. That is we are given n, that is 10 to the power 5, and then same 10 to the power 9. Uh, that is m we have already told you, or I have already told you, and the already salt grain that is present on the steep slices. So we have to output what would be the array, that is what would be the salt that grains on each of the stick after we have done this manipulation of what we have done. So the grain salt has to be as small as possible, like what we can achieve, like what small we can do. Don't go with my last submissions. Uh, Maybe some little bit issues I have done, so that's why we uh, wrong on test, wrong answer on test. So without any much further delays, let's start. So one thing you should know that like how can we do this type of problems? The thing is that let's suppose we are at let me index first 0, 1, 2. I will then tell you 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So first of all, like one thing that comes in our mind, like check in one iteration, check I minus one and then I plus one. But the issue that will be created is let's suppose 16 here. That you 16 here that you have changed it's I minus one and then I plus one, and then you do. There may be some possible ways like you are even not sure. Like should I change or not change? Let me do it first. Like 8 or 5 and 14. If you see this array, if you wanted to do in a one in an iteration, then 8 is okay, 8 1 is okay. But when we come to the 5, it changes to what? It will be changes to your 11, since 14 has to be 14 minus 3 should be equal to some. We have to change for this index part 2. So maybe it can be possible like it will be here the condition fulfilled, but if it is 15, then what you will do? It will be 12. So in one iteration, it's somewhat maybe hard to think. But what we can do is to make two iterations, total two iterations, like total two for loops, not like order of n. First of all, that will seek towards its I minus one. I mean that I will be changed according to its I minus one. First of all, move from 0 to nth, and then after the changes that you've made, then nth to 0th index. The reason behind this is simple. Like we are doing like for the index, we have done its I minus one. All the change that we can do so far for the ith index, that is seeing its I minus one, and then we have changed. And then when we come from the nth index to the 0th index, that is decreasing order. So already maybe I plus one index may be changed. Then I will also change. I may be also change then. Then I think so that wait, let me do it more easier. Let me explain it more easier. Let's suppose we are some ith index and then I plus one index is here and then I minus one index is here. Let's suppose we are at ith index and ith index just changed because of the I minus one index. Okay. And then I plus one index, like here, like 8, and then we come to the 5, and here it's 15. So the 5 will not change with its I minus one index, but I plus one index maybe change because of ith index, isn't it? But we cannot change, we cannot decrease at all. So we cannot change. But when we move into a decreasing order, then 5 will definitely change to 12, and then I minus 1 index will also change so for it because of it. So we have done in two loops. We have done first of all I minus 1 index, that is its previous index, and it's then after it then it's adjacent in its future index. That is how we will have to approach such type of questions when we cannot do with in a single iteration, then we can just do it from increasing order after then decreasing order. This is how we can do this types of question. You will get it when you do some problems. So we have just take some input data set and just. So we have just take some intent and m, and then we have taken a vector of p of predefined size, that is n, and then just int I equal to 0, I should be less than n, then I plus plus c in v of I we will do, and Then iterate from that is first of all we will iterate from I equal to 1 to I equal to n, and then check if it's great the difference of both of them is greater than m. Then we will change the ith index equal to v of I minus 1 minus m. That is the value that we can in the range of it, like 12 and 9 and m equal to 3, then it can be 9. It cannot lesser than that. So after doing the whole iteration, like after changing the whole thing, then we move from I equal to n minus 2 to I equal to 0. Then the same thing, that is I plus 1, v of I plus 1 minus v of I. If it the both of the difference is greater than m, then change v of I. And then just after all, we will wait a second. We will just output it. So I think you get what I wanted to tell you. You just understand from it. And if you don't get it if there is any problem regarding my explanation, so comment it out. And that's from my side. Bye.